Hola, peoples. Good morning. It is 8:06 a.m. here in Northern California, and I am tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I'm really not that tired. I'm just waking up. I wake up like at 7, and then I like rush kind of to get here to do this video. Um, I need to be a little more planned, I think, but sometimes I love planning and then I hate planning at the same time. I love organizing. I love having a schedule. I love having knowing what I'm going to be doing. But when it comes to like content, and this is kind of bad for me, but when it comes to content, I don't like having this restricted plan, even though that's honestly the best when it comes to doing what I do. I like to pay attention to the energies of that morning or that night or whatever and figure it out. But sometimes that can, not work out the best. But But this morning, well, good morning, Angel and Anita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This morning, I had this. Well, hello, Sean. Welcome. I had this idea, because I don't know where I was this morning. I was can't open the damn eyes, getting all puffy face because just woke up. But a lot of people have this. Expectation of witchcraft, of magic, and a lot of people get frustrated. Well, hello, Marguerite, welcome. A lot of people get frustrated because they think they have to have all the things. They have to have all of these expensive herbs and spices and all this other shit, and you don't have to. You can find magic and you can create and activate magic every single day with everything around you. And that's kind of one of like the beauties of being magical and being witch, is understanding that you are the magic. And when you interact with your reality and you activate the magic and the energy, the vibration of the things, right? And so I went to the kitchen to brew some tea, and I decided, like, look, I'm going to look at the spice rack. I'm just going to pull a spice. I'm going to pull a spice, and we'll talk about it a little bit, because chances are it's not going to be 100%. If it's on the spice rack, we all have it, or it's easily obtained, right? Hopefully, more often than not. So, of course, the first thing that pops up, can you see it? Ground sage. Hilarious. McCormick makes me think of yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, good morning, Tony, Lillian, Carol. Welcome. So we're going to talk a little bit a little bit about sage. I'm not. This is not an extensive list. This is not extensive whatsoever. So feel free to share your thoughts on sage. Feel free to share your ideas. But yeah, sage was said to be a sacred herb to the ancient Romans, and then salvia. Sage's name. Uh, Salvia was said to be derived from the word salvation, and that's really interesting to me when I read that and I think about that salvation and sage. It's interesting how we can apply that metaphysically, spiritually. Well, hello, Tina, welcome. So it is said to strengthen the vital centers and support metabolism. So that's really cool. It's also said to be mentally stimulating. It's said to be anxiety reducing and can help to combat despair and mental fatigue. So sage is really cool. I will put this out there though. Sage is not a cure all. It's not. It is awesome. It is sacred. It's beautiful. Just like all herbs, all spices, wonderful. But sage is not like it can't be used as a cure all for every single thing. And sage really is. I've talked about this a lot, but sage really helps to uplift and make holy, make sacred energy. It's not necessarily a banishing I don't think, and I don't teach, it's not necessarily a banishing herb. Like it chases out the spirits, it chases out the bad juju, whatever, you know? It's not necessarily like that. A lot of people say it is, but it's for me, it doesn't do that because what it does, it uplifts energy, it uplifts vibration where, you're not on that level where that sort of like negative stuff is there. But it doesn't chase it out. So the negative can still be there. It's just raising that energy, raising the vibration where you're not even recognizing it, which can be good. But sometimes if you fall back into that pattern, it's still there, it's still growing. So sometimes you need to chase things out, you need to banish, you need to release things. So sage isn't really your go-to. Does that make sense? So sage uplifts the environment and it can raise vibration. And sometimes when you, well, hello, Pamela. Hello, Jasu. Is it Jasu? How do you say your name? Welcome. I want to say, I want to put a sh. Uh, but I like it. So, sometimes though, when you raise vibration, when you raise awareness, when you uplift things, sometimes it does dissipate entities or energies. Sometimes, but sometimes, depending on the vibration, depending on the entity, you're going to need to use something a lot stronger in the sense, not that sage is weak, but a lot stronger in the sense of I'm going to push you and chase you out. Hasway? Oh, I like it. And if I fucked it up, I apologize again. I'm just waking up. So hello, Kathy. So yeah, sage is wonderful. It is. And if you can think about like, mentally stimulating, anxiety reducing, there's a lot of cool things that it can be worked for. So you can utilize it in magic to relax, right? And because yesterday, last night, we talked about money and manifestation, I'm going to share a little idea. Okay. I'm going to share a little idea and we're going to get crafty. I'm going to use this. So, look, this is just damn cashews. I love cashews, but I can't eat them. So basically just take a container and I'm thinking of money magic. So like protecting my money, growing my money, uplifting my money situation, right? And so you can take a container and then you could obviously design the container. I have this out here. So, but, and I'm thinking about gluing this. This isn't specifically going to be for money, but I'm just showing you an idea what you can do. So you can take something and design the outside of your container with, if you want to do money magic, because that's what we talked about last night, money and manifestation. You can design your container that specifically is saying like money upliftment in regards to money. You can put like fake money on it. You can put anything that represents abundance, like design, have fun, be creative, and put that on your container. And then what you can do as well is put a little slit right here or a big slit, whatever you want. I'm looking for I don't have it. I have box cutters everywhere. And of course, whatever. You can cut a little slit. And for this, I am going to make a separate one for myself, but I'm going to put like change. Anytime I find change, I like to put it, just boom, put it in there. There you go. But before you do that, so design it as you see fit. And then you can, sprinkle sage inside of it and just like, move it around, shake it up a little, and just focus on connecting with the power of sage and focus on uplifting. I have like so many box cutters and I am constantly losing them. Like I have a shit ton of box cutters. I do. I do. And they're never around. But you can focus on sage to help uplift, again, to help to help uplift your awareness, to help reduce the anxiety that might be attached to like a money matters programming, anything in regards to sage's application with money. Does that make sense? And so you would put the sage in here. and just focus on that energy. Call to your ancestors, your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, whoever you work with. Call to that energy, and say, look, this is what we're doing. You can say your prayer, you can say your chant, whatever. Make it personal, and you'll call to that. And this is for money, right? This is to protect my money. This is to uplift my money situation. This is helping me to stimulate my money. This is helping to give me ideas in regards to how to make more money. This is helping me to, get out of a money funk. So that's what that's for, right? You have your sage in there, and then you're good. So anytime this is not whatever, you can see. So anytime like you find like a coin or like a little bit of money, it's like, oh wow, this is awesome. This is going to go to my container spell or whatever. Boom. Put it in there. Put it in there and say, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm so appreciative. Say something, say something interesting. Say something fun. Say something that makes you feel really good as you place your money in there. And know that as you place your money in there, this is helping you to bring abundance. This is helping you to, again, with Sage, this is helping you to uplift your situation. So as you place your money, or again, whatever, as you place your money inside the container, magical container, it is sending that vibration out with the power of Sage as well as your connection with your spirits or whatever. It's helping to raise that energy and sending that energy out. And then also every time you go and you place your money in there, you have that connection. You feel really good. You feel like connected. You feel empowered. You feel like happy because you're channeling that energy when you're placing that stuff there. Right. And so every time it gets stronger and stronger. And so you send that energy out. So that energy is acting as a covering to help you maintain and create that space for yourself. Right. So, yeah, just ideas, and it's so fun. It's so fun, right? It's so fun to do. And you don't have to do it with just money. You can even get like, oh, my head's tingling. You can even get like paper, and you can fill that, like if it's not money that you're trying, a money situation, you can do like just health and wellness, like even like mental health and wellness, and just the ability to feel good. So you could again do that with a container as well, or just get like a big ass fish bowl, and sprinkle some sage. And again, you're not just sprinkling the sage. You need to connect with its spirit, its vibration, its essence. You need to program it. You need to make sure that you're connecting energetically, spiritually, right, with what you're doing. And so you sprinkle that shit in there, and you're connecting with Sage, and like, we're here to uplift. We're here to stimulate our mental applications, our mental faculties, to help reduce stress and anxiety, and to help really work through whatever it is we're navigating. And what you can do with this is like maybe every morning you wake up and you write something you love about yourself. If you're working through some hard times about self-care, self-love, maybe you're writing something that you love about yourself on it. Maybe you're writing something that you're affirming, like an affirmation. It's not just self-love. It can be something that makes you feel good. So write things that make you feel good, and you can like fold it up. And what I would do, if it's something that like I feel good about, something I love, I would fold it towards me. Folding it towards yourself brings it in. Folding it away from yourself is sending it out. So if I want to bring these great qualities or these great affirmations towards myself, I'm going to fold it towards me. I like to fold it 3 times, 3, 5, or 9, but I just love 3. 3 is a great number for me. And then folding it 9 times is just a lot. And sometimes it's just not, but I will if I need to, but usually just 3 times towards myself. And then you can place it in your little fish bowl or your container. Place it there, and then when your container gets full, or you can work the moon phases in, right? You can do from full to full, new to full, whatever. I don't know, new to new, whatever. I'm waking up. Forgive me. But you can make this your own. Do you see that? Like, I don't want to give you like this is how you have to practice because it's not my business, right? I like to mind my own sometimes. But it's just ideas that you can work with. Well, hello, Jasmine. Welcome. So you can put that in your damn fishbowl. Boom. And then you can sprinkle sage throughout. So you can sprinkle sage when you before you even add stuff to it, connect with it. And then if you want to sprinkle sage on it, you know, because we all have sage, hopefully, in our spice rack. You can sprinkle sage to help uplift those situations, and make you and help you, not make you, but help you to feel good, help you to step in a space where your awareness is, you know what, I recognize that I want to feel good, and I'm gonna work on that. And so when that fishbowl or container, whatever you're putting it in, when it gets full, then what I would do is I would take time to read the affirmations, right? Or the intentions or whatever it is that you put on your paper. I would read them and I would burn them. Obviously, be safe. Don't be stupid. Be safe when you're burning shit. Like, you want to make sure you're not gonna cause a fire, burn your house down, burn yourself down. But be safe. Be respectful of fire. Be safe. But yeah, burn. You can burn your stuff, read it, and as you read it, as you read the affirmation, the word of power, whatever it is, as you read that, feel the energy. Again, it's amplified with the sage that's already been working with it. Feel that energy sort of like come back to you. It acts as a magical like covering. So boom, bring it back into you. And as you do that, burn. And as it's released, it's like, okay, it's attaching, or it's integrating with your energy, your understanding, and then you're releasing it to the cosmos to be sent out to manifest even more, right? So you can make it a ritual where you do this ever so often, for a moon phase, for every few months, whatever it is. You can do it on, a different, like a Sabbat, or whatever. Make it yours, right? So that's something you can do as well with sage. But yeah, container spells are fun. Container spells, I can talk, are fun. Let's see. I can do a separate video on that, but I will say this about chakras. They are not closed. Like, I was taught, like, your chakras are not closed, because if they were closed, you'd be dead. So they can be, they can be cloudy and murky, but they're never, like, we're not opening things because it's not necessarily, it's not closed. So just that awareness does help a lot too. Like, when we realize we're not shut off, it's not closed, because if it was closed, I would be, my chakras were closed, I'd be gone. I wouldn't be here. So the awareness for sure. But with the root chakra, sorry, I know I'm getting off topic. Red jasper is really good. Red jasper, but if you wanted to, let's bring it back to some sage, because we're talking about sage. You could even get, work with the color red, maybe red, and you can write on a red piece of paper something that helps you feel more aligned with your root chakra. Again, I love my papers, I guess. Red paper or red ink to associate with the root chakra, and in your mind's eye, raise that energy, as well as just connect with your spirit, petition, ask for assistance, and you're here to help you understand more a healthy version of your root chakra. Write down an affirmation that helps you focus that energy, and then maybe sprinkle it with sage, because sage helps to uplift. So if things are murky, if things are going a little slower, we can add a little. For this, you might want to add sage and a little bit of like cayenne. Cayenne helps to like speed things up. So cayenne, maybe if it's a little too intense, some cinnamon. to speed things up, and to be respectful and healing. And you can fold that, right? Fold that into your paper, and then carry that on you. Put it in a little bag and carry that on you, and help yourself to work with the root chakra, and have a healthy understanding of it, and connect with it in a healing and a more uplifting way. Just an idea. Okay, so yeah. Any questions? Any other questions before I'm gonna pull a card just because I love cards. It's my thing. I love card. I love divination. But I'm going to pull a card, basically a message from Sage, the spirit of Sage, for this specific video. So we're just gonna pull a card and see what comes up. But if you have any questions about anything expressed today, shared today, this morning, if you have anything about Sage you want to say, even if it's not a question, you just want to share your thoughts about Sage and your awareness, share something with Sage, right? You can. Sage, Sage, Sage. How many times can I say freaking Sage? A lot. A lot. But yeah, feel free. I appreciate the kitchen witchery. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. A lot of people forget that there's magic in everything that we do. We are the magic, and you don't have to wait and go to the metaphysical store to purchase something, which is nice. Support your local metaphysical store as long as they're not douches. That's why there's a local metaphysical store here, and I have such challenges because they're kind of assholes. I want to support local, but at the same time, every time I give them a chance, it's like, oh, this is why I don't shop here. So it's challenging. But yeah, anywho. But yeah, of course. There's magic everywhere. So find it, use it, work with it. Let it be yours. But yeah, you can go to your spice rack. And there's so much you can do. There's so much. So let's focus. So take some time to ground and center. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your heartbeat. Call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good shit for your highest and best. Call it in. And let's just take some time to vibe with Sage and see what Sage's spirit, essence, energy has to offer us today with a one card inspirational expression. But yeah, I hope you can take something from this. I hope you can enjoy the video and watch me wake up like fumbling over words and all that shit. But I hope you can enjoy something and take something from this video. But yeah, just I thought it was appropriate to share different ideas on how to work something. It gives you, especially something that we usually all have on hand. Okay. I'm just going to pull one card, but you can help me pull. So go ahead and comment the first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, or 3. The dominant number will be the card stack that I choose from. So 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and comment, please. 1, 2, or 3. But I really do. I thank everyone for being here, sharing this time and space with me. It means the world to me. This is what I do. This is what I love. This is my passion. And so to be able to communicate with everyone and share my time and my space with you, I love it. And so thank you so much for showing up. But again, 1, 2, or 3, that first number that pops into your head. 3 and 2. Okay. There's 2 3s. Okay, here we go. We're getting somewhere. 1. All right. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay, there's another 2. We're tied. What's going to break the tie? Okay, there's another 2. Oh, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with 2. Let's see what happens. 2. Okay. 2 is the dominant number, so that's the number. That's the message. Oh, it's funny. Okay. So the inspirational message from the essence of sage for our video today is star. So first of all, before we get into it, what does star mean to you? When you think of star or stars, what does that say to you? How does it make you feel? That's very important. So star, we have movement forward, we have knowledge, and pursue your heart's desire. Pursue your heart's desire. Star. What does that say to you? I like it. And when I think of star as well, I think of like, star, celebrity, known, like, ooh, famous, right? But in a good way, in a healthy way. And so we have movement forward. And so we realize that the inspiration from Sage today is definitely saying that it's time for us to look at our situation, whatever it is, and it's time to move forward in an application. It is time to move forward in our situation. So with the power and the allyship of Sage, we can shift our awareness. Sage can help us to feel a little more calm in a situation, a little more at ease with making decisions, and it can uplift us as we move forward, right? So it can help uplift our situation as we move forward. And so another thing that you can do with Sage is as you are focusing on making a decision for yourself, and as you are focusing on moving forward or moving out of a sticky situation or a very like friction oriented situation, you can work with Sage to help uplift. So when you do walk out, when you do move forward, that sage the energy will help it be a little more like it can help you move out or move forward with ease and grace. So it's not going to be it won't be as friction inspired, it won't be as challenging, it will help ease things. So you can work with sage to help you move forward. It's giving you the knowledge, it's giving you sage is also wisdom. Sage can inspire us to have the knowledge that we need to, again, take effective action. So it's important for us to listen to the messages right now. So gather your knowledge, gather that information, and allow for Sage's advice to be the wisdom, the knowledge that you need to move forward in life and in your situation. Right. And then it says pursue your heart's desire. And so this is like that go ahead. This is, if this is your sign, this is your sign. Choose with conviction, choose with wisdom and knowledge and experience. Absolutely. Make sure you know what you're doing for yourself and make sure that you believe that and you have that in you and then follow through. But it's saying pursue your heart's desire. And so with star, not the star card from the tarot, but metamorphosis, with star here. Okay. With Star here, Sage is inspiring us to pursue what our heart is craving in the sense like, what is my passion? What do I desire in life? How do I want to move forward? What kind of life do I want for myself? How do I want to feel? What do I want to know? Like, how do I want to fill my headspace? Like, what do I want to educate myself on? Like, what do I want to delve into? What is inspiring to me? And so what kind of situation in my life right now do I need to bring upliftment to? What do I need to see from a different perspective? The sage is like all about them questions, obviously. And so pursue your heart's desire. It's time. So with the insight of sage, with the wisdom of sage, we also realize we have to apply ourselves. We don't gain if we don't apply, if we don't do, we don't work at. So it's very important for us to do those things. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm kind of waking up. My eyes are still puffy, but that's okay. Do you see this? Look, one of these days, which will never happen, I don't think, I should do a video when I just get out of bed and you can see my hair in its natural form. It's naturally curly or wavy. It looks crazy. I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be mortified. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so this is a little, off the spice rack magic with Sage. And we gave a few ideas on how to work with sage, different ways to work with it. And then we had a message from the essence of sage, like, you're a star, own your light, own your beauty. You are all of those things, right? You are shiny and you are beautiful in whoever you choose to be and whatever you are. Oh, we have a little bot. Facebook makes it so hard to sorry. Huh, weird. So anyways, so yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It means the world to me. Again, I hope this is working, because I just got a weird notification when I tried to block this person, that Facebook lost my connection. So if you're on Facebook, please let me know that you're here. Otherwise, that's weird. That's weird. But yes, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I just got distracted when someone was being weird. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll be back this evening. With another video. So if you have any suggestions for another video or future public videos, feel free to comment or let me know. And I'll be happy to provide that. I'll be happy if it's something I can. If it's something I can talk about, I will. And if you enjoy this video, please, like it, share it, engage with me. And in the description, there are ways to show your support, where you can gift through Amazon wishlist, or where you can just engage with me and follow me on social media, right? All of it helps, and I appreciate all of it. So again, thank you so much, and I will talk to you all this evening. Blessed be.